Hey, I'm Nate, and I'm going to walk you through the third area in our Plaguestone series, the Cavernous Alchemy Lab. Let's see what's in here. So the players are going to come in through this entrance here, this tunnel from the mountain yard, and they're going to work their way in. Maybe they'll sneak up and they'll hide behind some of these stalagmites here, and they'll sort of get the lay of the land before violence breaks out. There's at least one orc alchemist in here working on stuff, and it's going to be kind of probably a crazy fight because the alchemist and her assistant is going to start just flipping over poisonous chemicals and the like, right? There's a pool of acid or toxic gunk here. There's all these different barrels of something. It could be green slime, it could be more toxic chemicals, it could definitely be acid, who knows, wyvern bile, anything. And then you could knock over these machines, you could flip this cauldron or burner, maybe the alembic. Anywhere you turn, there's something you could flip over and burn somebody or cause some trouble and whatnot. So it'll be kind of a fun thing where stuff's getting just flipped around. Maybe someone flips this lever. Who knows what that's going to do? So at some point, the dust will settle, and then they'll probably investigate. They can go check out this storeroom over here. Well, let's fix that up. See what this is all about. They can investigate for some clues. They could, over here, maybe they'll make their way through this gate into this room, which is full of refuse. There is an area up here they can climb up. There's a secret door they can discover. We'll show that in Encounter 4. And then eventually, they'll, after they kind of maybe ransack and check out the lab, they'll probably head through here and into Encounter 4, where they'll find the sinister dungeon lair of the sculptor. But we'll get to that in Encounter 4. So let's look at the pieces that we have in here. The core of this, all the building pieces are caverns deep cave pieces. So some of our newest cave pieces, a great variety of these cool pieces. So we've got all around the perimeter these cool, our basic bread and butter building pieces. The center of this room, we have a big 6x6 floor. This thing is fantastic. We have a couple of passage pieces and the like, and just lots of specific small building pieces. So you can build a ton of different things with all of these bread and butter pieces. Oh, and in the back we have, this is our 2x4, it's a ruined wall here that's overtaken by stalagmites and type, and it has a magnetic arch plinth from our Dungeon of Doom in there that's holding up the shelf. So it's got a little Dungeon of Doom piece in there, this kind of wall. It's some man-made elements in this otherwise natural cave. As well as this, we have a door. Here we have a bars, a swinging door where they can, that fits in this opening perfectly. Decorating up this room, we have this awesome, massive stalagmite cluster. This was from our Kickstarter 2 caverns, and it's actually a reprint from our original resin caverns. It's just such a beautiful showpiece to put in any caverns build. We've got a couple of these small stalactites. Moving into this room, we have a bunch more freestanding pieces here. We have these bar tops from our City Builder collection, and then all this freestanding clutter on top. We have a little chest and an alembic, this little mortar and pestle shelf, these kegs. These are all freestanding, so you can put them wherever you want, clutter up anything you need. These are also freestanding, of course. You can pop them off, put them wherever you want. We have this table here that has a couple of more freestanding bits, this little jar. In this storeroom here, we have a couple of plain barrels. We have a crate and barrel stack. We have 2 of those. We have a barrel of arrows and pouches from our Castle Builder line. We have a pair of kegs from our City Builder line. And we have this really beautiful pile of equipment from Caverns Deep. I love this thing. Then moving into the main area, we have this awesome magnetic lever. So this is a movable lever, and it has a magnet on there so it can stick to our magnetic walls. So if you wanted to stick it over here, just a magnetic wall, it would stick. And we have it, in this case, we have it floor mounted. So we have this amazing poisoner's bench, which these are freestanding, so it's got a dissected frog on there, and some pliers and a dagger. It's got herbs hanging off the side, little drawers, and then this freestanding on top of it. There's this shelf with potions on it, and this cool grimoire. And then lighting this desk, we have a really cool LED wall with a flickering lantern LED, which is removable and modular, so you can swap it out with any of our other modular wall LEDs. All right, so that covers all of our old pieces. Now let's talk about the new pieces for the set. So first of all, in here, this is a 2x2 neoprene texture patch that's in there. It's under this hole. So we can give the illusion of acid. We have these barrels, which are painted to have acid or green slime or some sort of toxic chemical in there. We have this, it's the arcane power core. So this sculpt is still in progress. We're still cleaning up the top of the thing, but let's walk through it. So it separates from the bottom. This lower piece is a JST floor socket, so you can use any of your JST connector pieces to pop on there, such as this arcane obelisk from our Dungeon of Doom. And likewise, this arcane power core can go on any of our other floor sockets anywhere, so you can put it wherever you want. So we're still cleaning up. Michelle is sort of still sculpting a bit that's going to go around and decorate the outside. This is a cool lattice work of runes and textures. It's going to be awesome. And it has a pulsing blue breathing LED in there that slowly pulses to show the arcane energies building up, and like really good focal point for this room. And then our last new piece is this cool two-part alchemy contraption. So this is the Hellfire Furnace. Look at this thing, it's just dripping in details. So the idea is a bunch of the chemicals in here and these translucent tanks are feeding here into this crazy hot burner. Right? There'll be some flames in there. These are bronze dragon heads that are holding up this alchemy cauldron that sits on the top. This cauldron is going to be cast translucent, so light will come through it. It's got some crazy toxic bubbling something in there. It sits so nicely on top of this, and we're working out, we're going to get an LED inside this thing here, so this will glow and have just a beautiful flickery glow to it. It's covered in alchemical symbols. Michelle really did an amazing job on this thing. So that is our Cavernous Alchemy Lab. All sorts of cool accessories, a couple of really neat new sculpts, and lots of great little freestanding accessories, and all the caverns pieces you can need to build something awesome. All right, I hope this walkthrough gave you a better understanding of one of the areas of the pen. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll stay up to date with all things Dwarven Forge. Thanks for watching, and now it's back to the anvil.